think senior year is like such an interesting time because you kind of just reflect on everything you did at the university as you see other students matriculate. And it's kind of like you're at this vantage point of, you can bestow wisdom and tell people all these things that they should do or shouldn't do. But it's really cool how we all get to live our lives how we want to and interpret things how we want to. We can have the same experiences second by second, person by person, but it feels different to us in every way. And nobody will ever experience a situation the exact same. And I think really the significance of senior year is learning to let go and being able to really accept what's to come. And yeah, it's a very interesting place, but I don't know. There's like greatness in everything. There's always things to appreciate, and there's lessons to always learn. And I feel like that I've always wanted to be challenged, regardless of how uncertain situations or outcomes might be. But I feel like that's what senior year is. It's just really ultimately not knowing what's next. There's no safety net to fall into. It's kind of like jumping off of a skyscraper with no parachute because you don't really know what's to come. It's kind of just one of those things you have to live with, and you really make what comes after that. But as this first semester dwindles down, I really think about my next steps, and I think about everything that did happen this semester, the good, the bad, those highs and lows, and the lessons that were really in it. And I feel like this semester alone has provided me with so much maturity, so many lessons, and so many different viewpoints and perspectives that I kind of had to learn and really understand. People are always going to find something to point out about you, but as long as you're authentic and are confident in who you are, none of that really matters. And I can think of particular instances on where I grew up this year, and yes, I feel like I'm already growing up and mature, and my mind is just in a different place intellectually. But if it weren't for these instances, I wouldn't be in this moment right here. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and one event leads to the next, and that's really what senior year has been. One thing leading into another, and just my whole college experience as well, just taking every opportunity that I could to grow, to learn, to really just seek knowledge in all honesty. And I've benefited from it every time, so I think that's why I wouldn't say I'm afraid of what's to come, but that first feeling of uncertainty or just being unsure. And I'm definitely grateful for that feeling. It's just very interesting because I've witnessed what I can do. I know where I can go and what I can accomplish. But I don't even want to put a limit on it because I know that what I can achieve is limitless. And I know that I will achieve limitless things, and it's just really me being consistent, me waking up earlier, me taking care of myself, me pushing myself even harder than I already have. And believe me, I really do push myself hard. And I will say, even on that, I used to be very hard on myself. Like if one thing didn't go right, that I just assumed nothing was gonna work out. But I realized that everything will work out, and if it hasn't, it's just because it's not the end of whatever it is that I'm facing. And to add into that as well, it's just I have to focus on the journey and not the destination. College has been a wonderful journey for me. Full tuition scholarship academically. I've networked with students. I've networked with people in this community. I've networked with businesses in this community and people and businesses outside of the state at conferences. And I really put on for my university. And I think I'm just at a place of contentment where I don't want to say there's no more work to be done, because my work is in the form of mental health, but I have nothing to prove to anyone. I've proved to myself that I'm him, you know? And I say that in the most humble way possible, but I've really sat up hours, days, weeks, months, wondering if things were going to work out, if I was capable of doing this, if I was strong enough to do this. And I proved that I was, and that God gave me the ability to do everything that I've done. And I really move the way I do because of him. And I really spread mental health awareness, and I spread positivity, and I give affirmation, love, and care because this is how he created me. And I really want people to really benefit from being authentic. I want people to really understand the greatness that comes from authenticity, because it can't be mimicked, it can't be faked. And it's just something so rich and pure about seeing someone vibrate at their own frequency. It just invites you to really join on, and whatever fun, whatever memories, whatever laughs, and whatever love that's surrounding them. And I'm really happy. These past few weeks have been very hard for me. Just because I've worked hard, I haven't had many breaks. My grades were they weren't where they needed to be. And yes, the goal is graduation. And yes, my GPA won't be on my diploma. But I think it's just, I program myself to excel and to go above and beyond. And I guess to reach the highest of the high that I could at my university, and to feel like I'm no longer setting a standard kind of makes me feel a type of way. But I know that soon I'll be going out into the real world to set standards and to really encourage and inspire other people that look like me, or that understand what it means to be authentic, or that understand what mental health is, and that really know that deep down your mental health really does matter, and it can shape your day, it can shape others' days, or just the people that have lost people due to mental health. And I'm really just hoping that I can touch people, and that I can really resonate with people in their hearts, to really take time to look at themselves and understand how they feel and what that means, and that their feelings are warranted and valid, and that you deserve endless praise. You just deserve. There's no buts that come after that. There's no ands. There's no conjunctions that go after you deserve, because you deserve. Yeah, it's gonna take some hard work, and yeah, it's gonna take a lot out of you, but as it relates to your feelings, you deserve what you deserve. And no one can take that away from you. Life is very complex and very interesting. As much as I would like to say it's simple, I have moments where I feel like I can see beyond just this, I don't want to say physical form, but I can understand energy. I can sense it. I know who's feeling low, who's radiating. And it's like everything is deeper than these interactions. It's on an energy level and it's on a feeling level. And if I can make somebody's day, somebody happy, somebody smile, then I feel complete. And people will argue that that's not a good trait to have, basing your happiness on others, but just knowing that I gave some form of positivity or some form of construction to just someone else, it really just makes me feel good. And that's me. Making other people feel good is who I am. And I never need anything in return. Yes, it's nice to have my bucket filled as well, but my bucket is filled in other ways. It's filled in when people appreciate what I'm doing or support what I'm doing or really resonate. And that's really all I could ever ask for. If I could get paid to make people smile and paid to make people feel good, that's what I would do every day. I haven't had a real talk like this with myself in a minute, but it really feels good. And if you stuck around long enough to listen, I truly appreciate you, you know? But I'm gonna finish out this semester strong. Rest, recuperate, attack the second semester even stronger with everything that I've learned, and I'm gonna continue to make it happen. But I love y'all beautiful people. I'm grateful for y'all. I love the support. I want y'all to continue to chase what y'all love, what motivates you, what moves you, that passion, that thing that when you wake up, you feel a type of way because it's still not solved. I want you to chase that and I want you to fix it. And for me, that's mental health. So, I love y'all, and until next time, beautiful people.